how to calculate standard deviation in 6 easy steps. We will be using this following data set to actually calculate our standard deviation. Our data set consists of the numbers 23, 92, 46, 55, 63, 94, 77, 38, 84, and 26. These are the numbers that we will be using as our data set for this presentation. Step number 1, determine the mean. The mean is equal to the sum of all the values in the data set divided by the total number of data points. So we are going to add all of the numbers right here, and then we are going to divide it by 10. So we've taken all of the numbers, which is our data set, and we came up with a total of 598. We then divided 598 by 10 to come up with 59.8, which is actually our mean value of our data set. Step number 2, determine the deviation. The deviation of each data point from the average is calculated by subtracting its value from the mean value. So we are going to subtract the mean, which is 59.8, from each of these 10 numbers. So here are our 10 numbers down the center, and then our mean is 59.8. So we've subtracted our data set from our mean of 59.8, and we came up with these set of numbers right here on the right side. 36.8, 32.2, negative 13.8, negative 4.8, 3.2, 34.2, 17.2, 21.8, 24.2, and negative 33.8. So these are the answers you should have came up with when you subtract our mean from our data set. Step number 3. Now we're going to square them. We are going to take all of these numbers right here, and we're actually going to square them, or multiply each number by itself. So here are the numbers that we had from the previous page, and we've multiplied them by itself, or we've squared them. So 36.8 times 36.8 equals 1354.24. So here are all the answers as we have squared up each of these numbers. And we've come up with 1354.24, 1036.84, 190.44, 23.04, 10.24, 1169.64, 295.84, 475.24, 585.64, and our last number is 1142.44. Step number 4 is to add up all of our squares. The individual square deviations will all be added together. So we're going to take all of these numbers and we're going to add them up. And the number that we're going to come up with is 6283.60. So this is the number that we've come up with, 6283.60. Step 5, divide by the total numbers less 1. What that means is our original data set consisted of 10 numbers. So we're going to subtract one number, which means 10 minus 1 equals 9. So we're going to divide 6283.60 by 9. And your answer will be 698.18. This number, 698.18, is your variance. Step number 6, calculate the square root of the variance. So what you are going to do on your calculator is you're going to take this number, 69.8.18, and you're going to hit the square root key on your calculator, and that will give you your answer of 26.4, and this is your standard deviation. 26.4, your standard deviation in 6 easy steps.